Alright, everyone, welcome back to a continuation of the previous episode. We have 0 resources except steps. We have many steps, almost as many steps as we started with. Unfortunately, we've dead-ended the map, so not much else to do there. We didn't find the pump room, so we can't do anything with the key that we got. We have a basement key. We don't have a silver key. I think we used it. I don't know. We got the west gate. We got the apple orchard. We also have the foundation, which is a permanent thing, but that's not down here, so I guess there's other permanent things. We have 12 stars. We didn't get the observatory this time, but we were going to read this book, so let's see what the book says. April 10th, 1992 through... who knows? When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Nogula? Nogula? Definitely never seen that surname before. General tomfoolery. Among my many commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espen's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, though I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Interesting. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. What's the secret garden? That's good to know, actually. The green rooms spawn on the east and west side of the house. It makes sense because a lot of them are open to the outdoors. Whoops, didn't mean to close that. Okay. The UI is a bit confusing. There's a shovel, or actually it's not a shovel, it's like a, well, it's a tiny shovel. I feel like that has a name. I don't remember what it's called. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil under each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house. It was clear that the inconvenience of such undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reading the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Barren ground. Poor soil, good soil, rich soil. Interesting. This is also kind of hard to put in your notes, but I feel like we should try to put that in our notes. Green room soil quality. We're gonna say 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 0, 1. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. This is a little bit hard to read, so maybe I give them letters instead. Like, what if we replace 1 with C 2 with B, and 3 with A. And then 0 with F. Barren ground. Maybe we just put a dash here. Like, don't build a greenhouse here ever. It's not good. Okay, so basically this is like a grade system, right? This is A grade soil, B grade soil, and C grade soil. And then there's no soil in the middle. Also, so we don't need this. $11.28 is indeed the combo for the garden, but it's permanently unlocked, so we don't need to write that down anymore. We don't know where the rest of the safes are. Day 30 equals December 6th. I guess this is permanently unlocked too, so we probably don't need to know that. Also, does it say day C? It should say day 1. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Hold on. Somehow I replaced a bunch of stuff with C's. Okay, let's just copy this. And undo this. And then paste this, because somehow this replace and selection didn't work, and it replaced a bunch of other nonsense. Yeah, I don't want to like invalidate all this stuff. Yeah, see, day 1 got changed. That would have confused the heck out of me. 1 and 2 got replaced with A and B. Yeah, 1 missing letter would have said like A missing letter, which I guess actually is valid grammar. It's funny. All right, cool. Smudge pots. So these are things outside. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Wait, so, I mean, this could be smudge, except it's 1 letter short. The smudge pots found along the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during winter months to ensure the daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Okay, so actually, I don't want to power the thing out front until I find the other gas line, because this gas line is used to grow apples, and I want to keep getting apples in the meantime. So I should go turn the gas valve back so that the smudge pots run, because it's December right now, which is a cold month. Assuming we're in the northern hemisphere, I don't actually know where this takes place. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion that I've submitted a request for change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Arinda, currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel, Rina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for a better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a 3rd time. Yeah, I feel like I should have left all the statues activated in the other room that I opened, because I feel like that would have opened this. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rina's depiction in the Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I should have left all the statues activated. I think it would have done something interesting, but I don't know. There's no safe in the garden house as far as I can tell. What is this? Wait, isn't that a gem stand? Where's the gem? This is the same thing that was in the safe. It's like the crown jewel holder. I wonder if that means the gardener is the person who stole the crown. Why can't I eat this apple? It's literally right here. Look at this. It's a billboarded graphic. That's cute. I want the apple. I want the forbidden fruit. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Let's turn this back. Because I want to keep getting apples until we find the fourth flame. So the garden's permanently unlocked, so we can always come here and turn that back on if we want to get the fourth flame. I thought there was another garden though. Am I confused? I swear there was another garden somewhere that was like the hidden garden. Maybe it only spawns randomly. I don't know. Can we cook here? Seems not. We got that place, which doesn't do anything. A lot of places that don't do anything. Oh, maybe the hidden garden is downstairs. Right? Because you can go down maybe a bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Also, I feel like the bird baths are some kind of clue or something, but... we did confirm the dirt on the driveway is gone when we did spread dirt on the driveway experiment. Maybe I could have left that active for multiple runs. I'm not sure. It's not really a reason to go over that building. I could just go down here again and see if anything interesting happened. Doesn't look like anything interesting happened. So we have 3 flames, but we turned this one off temporarily until we figure out how to turn this one on, which is just another gas line like I expected. Okay, I don't know if I'm insane or if there's no hidden garden or what's going on, but we do have the sledgehammer. Maybe we could somehow bust through these boxes with a sledgehammer. Apparently not. Maybe we open it from the other side somehow. Oh yeah, I was thinking we could use the magnifying glass to like light the torches using the sun, but it's kind of far away from the sun, so I guess that's not gonna work. It's a shame to throw away 47 steps. Actually, I'm just gonna walk around to use all the steps so that I can set a new step record. Even though that's completely useless. Do we have a garage? We do have a garage, but we didn't open the garage. Can we open the garage? We have a utility closet, which means the garage is powered. Maybe we did open the garage. I feel like I would have opened the garage if I went in the garage, and I did go in the garage, so is the garage open? Maybe it is because the plank is down. Another bird bath. Yeah, the garage is open. There's a cool little shortcut. I don't see any dig spots over here. Not really anything in the garage of interest. Wait, do we have the car keys? No, we don't have the car keys. That's sad. Could we find the car keys somewhere? They could be in a room. Let's go to security and check what loot there is. Because if there's car keys lying around, we could try to do car keys with all these extra steps we have, you know? Let's check if there's any loot we missed. We missed one fruit somewhere. I don't really care about the one fruit. Do we have an office? I don't think we got the office this time, right? Because I keep forgetting to check the email. I need to check the email in the office. Okay, I think that's all for this run. I think we gotta call it a day. That was a pretty productive run. Also, we got perma unlocked 20 extra steps, I guess. Which might finally make the game a little bit fun. Mount Holly Red Inn of the Dead. Was today the day we got dead ends everywhere? I think that was a day that happens. Alright, let's continue. Day 30. Wow. I thought we were on like 27 or 28. Also, there's a clock outdoors. That's interesting. So I can save a step. I've never noticed that before. Well, I think the safe is permanent unlocked anyways, but yeah, if you're doing the safe thing and you want to know what time it is, there's a clock right here. And it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I also don't know if the time like ends or what happens if you stay super late. I've never gotten a reset due to time. And I've had some pretty long runs. But maybe that's the thing that happens. Maybe you just fall asleep eventually. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. What did we put? I think we put the key card, not the shovel. But if we could find a shovel, this would be nice. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. I'm going to do this since we have a lot of extra steps now. The gas is on in here. I don't think there's ever anything else in this room. I don't see anything. I don't want to waste my steps because they're very valuable now. The garage is presumably not open. So obviously, how would it be? We need to find one more gas line somewhere. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what happens. We got an immediate storeroom, which gives us 2 gems, but we don't actually need the gems. Kind of wish I did the coins now. These are all bad. Bedroom is fine. I don't mind that. Open all the doors. 10, 100%. Parlor or bedroom or storeroom. I think parlor is better. I don't really want the dead ends here. Okay, so let's do parlor game. Hopefully it's not nonsense this time. It actually is solvable. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statements on the other 2 boxes are true. Okay, so the gems are not in the black box. The gems are in the black box. Cannot possibly be true, so that means this is false. The gems are not in this box. If this is true, then they're in one of these 2 boxes. Statement on the other 2 boxes are true. This is false, which means this is true. Which means they have to be in the blue box because they can't be in the black box because this is false, right? Okay. Finally, we got a solvable one. Nice. Where do we want to go from here? Security is cool, but I don't really want to spend the steps, and I also kind of want to go west. Also, we should check. Isn't there? There's like sometimes stuff on the table in here. Okay. We blocked off the den though. That's fine. We can go west first. Got a key. Pantry is not great. All of these are not great. I guess we just pantry and then we cut this section off and backtrack. Take the apple because we're not going to come back later. We have a closet. We have an observatory. We have a walk-in closet. Let's do walk-in closet. I think we've only done this once before. What does this do? Additional effect of each constellation observed. Alright. Take it. Take dice. Take 2 gems. Again, we don't really need the gems, but that's fine. I can't. Surely there's not more loot in this room, right? That was already quite a lot of loot. Okay, now we backtrack. And which way do we want to go? Let's go through the bedroom because actually, did we get the gem in here? I don't think we got the gem in here, so we kind of have to go this way anyways to get the gem at some point. Alright, hallway. I like security more, although it's a bit risky, but this cuts off the side entirely. Very risky, very, very risky. We have a lot of gems though, so we need to draft this and hope we get something decent. Okay. I don't want to lose footsteps. I'd rather lose money. We could also redraw, but I think I'm okay with this. We go in the bedroom in case there's loot, and it's free to explore. Okay, there's a coin purse. That's pretty nice. I will take it. That should be all that's in here. We do have the key card, so I don't think I necessarily want to turn this off, but we could toggle the door power thing, right? Do that nonsense. Chapel lose money. We have to lose money twice, I think, sadly. Ooh. Now that is enticing. Because we really don't need the gems at all. It's expensive, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the money. Take the money and run. I've also never seen this, I've never seen this room before, so maybe there's like a clue in here or something. Hey, it has the date. Sunday, December 6th. That's kind of neat. What are these? Nothing? Pens? That are safe, hiding behind the vault door. Oh, look at this, like a gold statue. Pretty neat. We don't really care about the letters here. What's this? Kind of goblet thing. Wait, safe deposit box key probably goes to one of these, right? This one's kind of outlined. Do one of these things not look like the others? I mean, I feel like the safe deposit box key would have a number on it that would tell us which one anyway, so there's not really any point clicking all of these, and maybe it's not even clickable when you don't have the key. Just looking for a cursor change. Okay, could be over here. Yeah, okay. I mean, we got a lot of money. That's cool. We lose one money for going through the chapel again, but that's alright. Now we just gotta hope something good here, but we have rerolls, so it's okay. Maybe we want to reroll. I would love to get breaker box, but we can't do that here, and I don't really want to waste a die. Because we have a door here, so let's just take the door while we have it. Okay, nothing of interest here. Kitchen would be okay. I think we should do kitchen. We have a lot of money as well, so we could buy tons of steps. Tomato soup for every red room in your house. Do we have any of those? We only have one. Club sandwich. Yeah, let's buy the club sandwich for sure. We could buy 5 bananas for 10 coins. Is that worth it? You know what? Why not? Each of these is basically a gem, if you think about it. It's pretty cheap. We'll save the tomato soup because we don't have a lot of red rooms right now, and 65 is probably enough steps to proceed. Alright, a lot of dead ends. I love the ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. Although I don't love the ballroom right now because it's extremely expensive. And the other 2 are dead ends. We can't do those, so we have to use a die here. Alright, boiler room would be alright. Yeah, I like boiler room. I don't know if we need the boiler room at the moment, but I'm not going to solve any of the puzzles unless I have to. I guess I kind of have to if I want to get through that door, right? Oh wait, this is unlocked. Maybe it remembered my settings. Interesting. Okay, we got a hallway, we got a workshop, we got an observatory. I like the hallway. Let's do the hallway. But let's not go in there yet. Let's go this way first. Corridor goes to nowhere. Darkroom goes to nowhere. We could afford to do a storeroom here and get the extra key, I guess. Not really what I want, but but it'll do. Alright, now we do hallway. Oh, there's, oh, we don't have the shovel anymore. I was gonna say there's a dig spot down there. No shovel. Rip. Okay, which way do we want to go? I think we want to go west first. Mailroom, no contact delivery. But it's a dead end. Not a big fan of dead ends here. I think I need to do commissary. We're making a big dead end down here though. We're gonna miss out on a whole bunch of rooms. Okay, we have 40 coins though. What can we buy? Metal detector I don't think is worth buying. Salt shaker it's kind of late for. I will buy me a shovel though. And I'll buy a sleeping mask. And now I'm gonna go back and waste a few steps to go down here and dig up whatever loots we have. I think there's just one dig spot, right? Okay. Old tin can. Alright, if we can get to foundation, we can also get those dig spots. So maybe we should rush to foundation now. Which is which direction? I think it's through this door, right? In the hallway? Yeah, which I guess is the only way to go anyways, pretty much. Okay, we got a key. We don't want that. We could do this. It costs steps, it gives us coins. Don't want closet. Corridor was always unlocked, which is maybe fine. Let's just do a corridor for now. I'm gonna try to loop around and go to foundation if we can. Dining room is fantastic here. And free. So yeah, if we go 2 more ranks, we could eat food and get a lot more steps, which is great. I don't like the dead end here. I think aquarium is better. Although, I do like the nursery, but yeah, I don't like the nursery here. And I don't like this dead end necessarily. Although this is free. That's okay, let's do aquarium. Then we can go dig in foundation. We open this. I think we can afford to open this. Maybe we can't, but it seems like we can. Library would be fine. Locksmith, keys for sale. That actually might be worth it here. And I think we should immediately go here and buy them, right? 3 keys. A special key for 8. Okay, we're definitely going to do 3 keys for 12. Now, we could do that again and get 6 keys, or we could get a special key. 14. Which I guess we could afford both of those, right? Do we want a special key? I feel like the special key is just going to be the silver key, though, and I don't really want a silver key. Do I want to risk it? Nah, I don't care about the special key right now. I'm just going to get a lot of keys. That's my goal. Then I'm going to go dig. Maybe we'll get more keys. Oh, there's a dig spot here. Interesting. An old shoe. Not so valuable. Okay, another key. Nice. Kind of wish we got the diggy thing. Bonus diggy hole outside, but I guess the footstep thing is actually going quite well for me, so I'm not sad about that. Alright, now we can go this way. See if we can get to any of these places. We have a lot of keys, so that's nice. Did we turn the security down? I don't even remember. We could put a wine cellar here, but it doesn't seem great, and we don't really need the gems. Courtyard seems better. Yeah, courtyard seems like the play. Has the right doors. We can definitely open this. I don't mind using a key. 2 more keys. Worth. There's a diggy spot. Let's see if we get anything useful. 1 coin. Not particularly useful. Did we diggy over here? No, we didn't. Okay. Nothing too great. A mail room, but I don't really want the mail room here. This costs 6, but it's a greater chance of finding green rooms. And it goes north. I think I'll spend 6. Maybe I'll regret that, but I think I'm gonna go north because if I can get to rank 8, I can come back to dining room and get a bunch more steps. Okay, we got a rock. Cool. Not so useful. The turnip is useful though. Got a boat over there. That's kind of cool. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there's a gem. Nice. All right. What do we want here? Do we want an office? We could spread money everywhere. We don't have conference room, right? Yeah. So this would just spread money all over the place. Showroom. It's a bit too expensive though, and we don't really have money left. I feel like I want gymnasium. Did we turn off? We didn't turn off the gymnasium, so we will lose some steps. But I think that's okay, perhaps. I'm gonna try not to go back through gymnasium if we don't have to, but we might be forced to. This could also be okay. I don't really want the other ones. Let's do guest bedroom to get the 10 steps. Kind of makes up for part of gymnasium. We also get a gem. Is neat. And a nice window. Alright, so we lost 4 steps. We gained 10 steps. Overall, it's a net win. I think everything else in here is blocked off, right? Yeah, so we gotta go this way. We can go to dining room now, right? Yeah, it looks like we got pizza. I don't think I have a furnace in my house, do I? But I don't think I care. I just want the 20 steps. The extra 10 probably aren't going to matter. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get blocked off before that matters. Okay, let's go this way. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your state's draft pool. Sounds good to me. Could be something cool in here. Vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Huh. That could technically lock you in. Bit risky. Dovecoat. Whenever you draw Dovecoat while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Could be useful. I don't know. Solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Okay, so it's kind of a nice green room. I kind of like this though. I don't know how much this costs. Oh, drafting costs 2 gems. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Oh, we can just do it from here. Yeah, 2 gems is kind of expensive and risky. This one is free. Let's do Dovecoat, why not? I need more free rooms. We're running out of resources, you know? Monday, December 6th. That's today. This is the drafting plan for today. I don't know if I care. Maybe I care. Should I take a picture? I don't really want to take a picture because can't put pictures in my notes, but I'll take a picture. Why not? This is volume 1 again. We already read that one. Wait, is this a hammer thing? No, it's not a hammer. It's like a ruler. I don't think there's anything else in here that I can pick up. So let's continue onward. Oh, garage. But garage locks us out. I guess all of these lock us out. Not great. We redraw and pray. Ooh, West Wing Hall. That saves us. For now. Saved for now. Wow, this is a lot of trash draws. I mean, I guess we can break our box and turn off keycard system and head north. Gymnasium off. Dark room on, garage on. Don't care about the other buttons because still have no clue what they do. Go this way. Key. We could do pool or we could do secret passage. Let's do pool. I need more doors. Also, maybe we should go back and check this room while we're kind of close to it. I think I'm going to do that. It costs some steps, but maybe there's something of value in there. Let's go see. What do we have in here? Also, we have 4 coins. That's not enough to buy anything, right? Nope. Yeah, what is in this room? A drawing room, which doesn't really help us. A keycard claim ticket. That would help us. Should we coat check here? It is a dead end no matter what. We can either get 8 coins or we can coat check. I don't want to waste 3 more steps. Let's coat check the key card. Maybe we put something else in here. Let's retrieve the key card and let's check. What does telescope do again? I don't even remember what that item does. Additional constellation effect. Maybe we check the telescope since I don't think we're going to get an observatory this time. Or we could check sleeping mask. Or shovel. Let's check the shovel. If we have enough steps at the end, we'll put the key card back in the coat check. But if not, at least we have a shovel there. Okay, let's go to security and max the card system out. Which I believe the shortest way is this way. Yeah. I'll lose another coin, but whatever. No loot in here, I don't think. Yeah, let's take advantage of keycard. Set this to high. We get as many keycard doors as possible. And then we will head back for the pool, I guess. Rip money. I don't think we can afford anything in the kitchen. There's probably no bananas left, right? Nope. Okay. Yeah, the only option is to go this way. The hallway. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. And then go north in the hallway. North twice, and then go west. We already ate our dinner, right? Oh, come on, there's a whole nother slice left. That should be like 10 more footsteps. And then we go this way to the pool. There's not really anything in the pool, usually, right? We can go this way. We can get gems from the ballroom. Or we can have a bedroom. I don't mind being less likely to find items laying around at this point in the run, because we're getting toward the end, right? So, if there's anything in here of value. I guess, if we get an office, we could send a paycheck to this room, is how that works, right? Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else here. We could rumpus room, or we could secret passage. 8 coins seems kind of nice. But this could be OP because we could get something in the antechamber, like a hallway or whatever. Maybe we should go back through the pool though. Actually no, we want to open via secret passage, right? We can force which thing it is. We could get a bedroom. I think we want the halls. And we just hope we get a good hall. That's an interesting pun. I hope we get a good hall. 6 steps for an epic passageway, or we get a regular hallway for free, or we get an aquarium for free, which is a fancy hallway that's also a bedroom. Why would we not take the aquarium? And sleeping mask. Nice. Billiard room would work. Observatory would work. Servants' quarters. 1 key for each bedroom in your house. Which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe? And that doesn't block us because we can go back in from the bottom. I think I'm going to do this. That's a bunch of free keys. Holy. Wait. How is it so many? What? How did we get 8 keys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 key for each bedroom. Special floor plans, new cost. Did we get the keys from last time we were here also? I don't know how we got 8 keys. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. This is Hartley's room. Wasn't there something about Hartley's room in the notes? Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. There are 12 major keys. Okay, so there aren't 12 major keys. Also, those aren't major keys, those are special keys. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so the green memo is false, but I never figured out what it meant anyway, so I guess I don't care that it's false. We have a shovel? No, we put the shovel away, didn't we? Okay, we want to go... We can't go this way because it's not open. I guess we want to go through the pool and north. We get our 1 extra room. And I think we're dead-ended here, right? Unless we get something interesting. We get a closet, gives us 2 items. Boudoir and a locker room. Red keys throughout the house. I've never got this before. I think I want the closet though. I don't think the closet will do anything for us, but I don't really need more keys. I got keys anyways, but yeah, it's whatever. Okay, there's no pump room. Everything's a dead end here. Everything's a dead end here. We can't get in the antechamber, as far as I know. Also, we have this 1 red envelope icon for some reason. The hovel's outside. There's nothing in the hovel. We could go back to the garden, but I don't know if there's anything in the garden either. I think we're at the end of the run here. Unless we like missed a security disc somewhere. It's kind of a shame to throw away 10 keys and 12 gems though. That's an insane amount of resources. I don't think we can use them for anything, right? Too many dead ends. There's no garage to look at. Again, I don't think there's anything in the garden that we care about. I think we just have to reset. The only thing that we could do is we could go put the key card back in coat check, which I think is a good idea. Seems better than the shovel. We just have to figure out how to get there. I think it's this way. And maybe this way. Let's go put the key card back. There's nothing for sale for gems here, right? No. Where do I click? Retrieve item. Shovel. Check item. Key card. Okay. Check the key card. Do we have a mailroom? No, we didn't draft the mailroom. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're done here. Not aware of anything else I can do with all the dead ends, and I don't know how to open the antechamber, so. I need the special hallway to open it, I think. Mount Holly Garden Shopping Center. The heck? What does this mean? Is that like the theme of the day or something, or is it based on what I draft? I don't know. Okay, we can throw away this picture we took of the hallway because outdated now. Day 31, end of the first month. We should be able to do one more run in this here episode. grab that. I'm just gonna open all these because they're free. I'll take a corridor. I will take a den. Oops, did not mean to click that, sorry. I'll take a hallway. And then I'm gonna go outdoors. Oh man, starting with 70 steps is amazing. I love that. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would play again. The game should have always had 70 steps. Honestly, it should have 100 steps. Or it should just not have any steps and you should just be able to walk it wherever you want. Because the other resources are tough enough. Root cellar. More likely to contain dig spots, 2 special items, or no negative effects. There's 1 gem in the shelter. With special items. Maybe we get a wrench. Oh, we get a shovel. Oh, that's nice. We get a shovel and a wrench. Double nice. I'll take it. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's ski-daddle. Ski-daddle back to the house. This is an expensive walk though, for sure. Costs 6 steps to get a shovel and a wrench. Let's go this way and then we can cross back at the top later. Get the things in the den. The Dave Chappelle, the pantry. Drawing room is nice, although we kind of waste. Oh, we don't have gems. We have no gems. Rip. I guess we're doing pantry. And again, I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to open these doors first. Okay, I could bedroom here, or I could nook here and loop around. Don't really need the extra steps because we don't have the step bonus thing today, so we really need gems instead this time around. Ooh, coat check. Although it dead ends our pantry, which isn't great. Or closet. Or Dave Chappelle. The keycard is big though. I think I'm gonna do Dave Chappelle, but then I'm not gonna walk through it. I'm gonna walk this way. And try to avoid it. It's a path if we need a path in an emergency, but let's backtrack. Okay, so now we have den. I guess I'll walk through the den to get the gem, because we do need the gem. I always leave the gem here, and then I regret it, because I can't craft anything. Okay, now we can get a drawing room. I want that there, though. Drawing room. Nah, that's not worth it. Let's get a closet and hope for some gems. Okay, 1 gem. Nice. Now we really need to try hard and not block ourselves in. We've taken a big risk here. And our only choice to not block ourselves in is this one, so obviously doing. Don't see any free items lying around in here today. That's no good, that's no good. So dark room, photosensitive people, look away. Awful flickering about to occur in 3, 2, 1. Awful flickering is occurring, awful flickering is occurring. Awful flickering has ended and you may now look back at the screen. Not me, it's the game. I have no control over it. Oh, goodness gracious, this is horrible. We're gonna do the free one and then we either lose or we don't. Okay, we lost. Rip. Oh no, we have the Dave Chappelle. We have the emergency Dave Chappelle abort hatch. Costs a lot of steps, but we do have the escape hatch we created over here, thankfully. I wonder if there's anything in the garden to go check on every day. Maybe there's a free apple or something. Oh, there's some loot. Nice. Look at that. Free coins. Get some of our coins back. Okay, obviously we have the dining room here. Not the best location for a dining room, but better than losing the game. I don't want either of these, so I will aquarium. Guess. Do I want to go through the aquarium? Maybe. I mean, it's a lower rank, so kind of good to stay down here. We could maid chamber. counts as a bedroom. Or we could drawing room, which... Again, I'm using up all the gems, not a fan, but... What we really need now is a ballroom. That would be incredible. But, I thought it was an upgrade disc for a second. I was like, what the heck? Okay, I don't know. I don't see any items. These are all absolutely terrible. Lose half your steps. Oh, but we can redraw. Your passage is no good. These are all really awful, but this gives me gems, and we do have one more escape hatch, so... I will take the gems. Perhaps that'll save us. I think we can go north dining room if I recall, right? Yes. Please no dead ends. We have this one or we have this one. Boiler room seems okay. We commonplace the boiler room? I don't even know what it's for. Let's commonplace the boiler room, why not? We could get more boiler rooms. Dude, these are the 4x4 things I was talking about, that have weird codes on them. Uh-oh. They'll suck. I'm gonna do gymnasium for the door. But then again, we're gonna avoid it. We're gonna try to open this door. I don't know if I can. Okay, it just needs a regular key. That's alright. We have a parlor, which would work. We have a mage chamber, which would work. We have food for sale. Don't want to use my only gem, so we're gonna play the parlor game. We're gonna avoid the gymnasium. We need the key. Alright, what's going on here? Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. So if the blue box contains the gems, and only one box is true, then that would be true. Wait, this must be false. I don't know. I'm just gonna say blue box. I'm kind of tired of thinking about what this is supposed to be. Okay, whatever. Screw you too. We don't have a shovel, right? Oh wait, we do have a shovel. Can you find gems? I don't think you can find gems in the ground. I think you can only find like coins and keys, but maybe you can find gems rarely. Worthless old brick. Sorry, bro. Let's draft some places. Utility closet, not great. Or observatory. I don't know. Can we get gems from this somehow? That'd be great. I don't think we are gonna get gems though. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Plus 1 key. Eh. Could have been better. Workshop is okay. Archives, not a huge fan of. Great Hall has a lot of locked doors. But maybe, I think Great Hall is worth it. Because we do have 3 keys. And it's free. But we're not going to go in the Great Hall. We're going to go this way. I guess this door is also locked, so that doesn't really save us anything. But office would be fine. Spare bedroom is also okay. Oh, we can't afford the office. Alright, spare bedroom it is. Plus 1 gem, thank you. Needed that desperately. Oh god. Do I immediately want to use my only gem? Not really. But Mage Chamber is way too risky, I feel like. Security is common. We'll keep that being common. It's a good room to have. Do we turn... We didn't get coat check, right? We don't have the card. I don't know if I care about security doors turning off, though. You can probably hear the noise in the background. Apologies for that. Can't buy this. I could do Maid's Chamber. I don't really want to, but I can. I could get a paycheck here if I find the office again. Coat check, okay. This is actually a perfect place for a coat check. I will 100% take that and get the key card. Go back to security and turn the key card on. Do I check something? I could check the gear wrench, but I'm not going to. It is kind of cool to check the gear wrench because there's no way to get it if you don't get that room outside, so it's nice to just have it on extra runs, but yeah, I don't care. I haven't really read any of this stuff. I guess it's fine. Alright, this is our last key. Unless we get a locksmith. That's a dead end. If we had gems, I would probably do a garage right now. Then we could go back to Great Hall, but we don't, so we have the library, I guess. Okay, we got this book we ordered. Swimbird. I'm a dare bird, diving brave bird. Deep bird, ride on the wave bird. Dare I would not do. This is not depth I would not dive to. My friends are not very open that I like the sky. Bird in the sea in the sky. Bird in the sea in the sky. And the bird and the people in the dare, 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 speak and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't know. It seems like nothing of value. Ooh, this is of value. Oh, but I can't open it. No sledgehammer. Okay, if I find some extra keys, I could go get that. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Can we afford the dead end for 3 gems? No, because we need keys to get out of the Great Hall, right? I think we're doomed here. We can't... This doesn't help us. The dead end. Okay, I don't think we've drafted Wine Cellar before, so let's just go check it out. Maybe there's a key lying around somewhere. Doesn't seem like it though. Alright, well, I think we're doomed. Let's go back to coat check and put the security card back because there's no more doors to be had. Although we haven't gone in the Great Hall. Maybe we could get the Great Hall to be security doors somehow. Maybe that's worth checking before we go check the thing. Hold on. I already drafted this, so it's probably too late. But I don't know. Let's last ditch effort. Keycard system, security level, high, offline mode, unlocked. Yeah. So let's go check Great Hall. We have plenty of steps. No keys in here, right? Doesn't seem like it. Let's go take a gander in here. Presumably these are all locked. Presumably we can't open any of them. If we had a lockpick, that would be nice. Yep, they're all locked. I think a key should spawn in here. 7 locked doors. Like, why not just spawn 1 key on the chair or something? Like, be nice to me. Alright, where are we going? Let's go to the garden. Oh no, let's go to coat check. How do we get to coat check? Don't really want to go through gymnasium, but I guess we have to. No, we can avoid gymnasium. We use a bunch of extra steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It should be fine to get back to the garden if we take the long way around. If we go this way, we lose 2 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we want to go this way. I don't think we turned gymnasium off, right? Go this way. Go this way. We are going to check the key card again. Then we will go back. Not this way, this way. And I guess out over here, maybe? We don't have a lot of steps, so we do have to sanity check this. Alright, yeah, so we're going this way. Going through the boiler room. We're avoiding the gymnasium. Going through here, we can't eat anything. We could. We can't go out that way. We have to go through chapel. Go straight through chapel and then down. Pretty sure we already got the key in here, right? Too bad there's not a key lying there still. No keys on the floor. I don't think there's any keys or gems or stuff outside as far as I know. Although, we do have a shovel, so... Is there a dig spot in the tool shed? I don't think I can afford to check. Maybe there's a dig spot over here. Oh, it doesn't matter. We only have 5 steps, right? Even if we found a key, we couldn't possibly get back to where we need the key. So, GG. I'm just gonna go check the garden out, see what's in there. Let's check out the garden. See what's in there. Assuming we can make it to the garden. I guess this is the garden I was thinking of when I was thinking of the hidden garden. Dig spots. I thought there was a dig spot in the garden. Maybe I just posited that there was a dig spot in the garden. There wasn't actually a dig spot in the garden. A wheelbarrow. I don't see any dig spots. I just see apples I'm not allowed to eat for some reason. I wish I could eat them. Okay, I mean, there's nothing in the garden to come out here for, so... I guess that's that. Call it a day. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's gonna be the end of this one. Extra steps helps, but it still doesn't guarantee that we have enough keys. 74 steps taken. Could have been worse. Not great, not bad, you know. Try again next time. See you later.